Carl and Damon here from Games, Brrraains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. And they made what into a TV series? Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft, Episode 6, The Spirit Way. Directed by Giselle Farragon-R and written by Shakira Presley. So Shakira Presley's doing another one, which is cool. Right, where are we up to? Lara and Jonah, they're traveling through a rainforest where the weather has got a bit wrong. Hail in the summer in a rainforest? Yeah, that is a little weird. They arrive at the ancient battle site, only to find that it's now a theme park. You know what this show needed? A little bit of light humor. And this sequence is light humor. Lara is convinced she'll find a clue and makes a bit of a fool out of herself running around this theme park, thinking that she's going to find something that others have missed. She ends up overhearing a story about a golden tree, but struggles with the tourists and eventually learns from one of the guys that actually no one knows where the hell this battle took place. And that's the thing, nobody knows. And that's actually true. It's just, this isn't like its site. So it's just a theme park detailing elements of Chinese history. And she is hating it here. Basically, she's a fucking hypocrite. People are learning about history here. And she's angry at them about it because it's done in a dressed up, it's basically panache way, you know?
Yeah.
Jonah insists that she sit and watch a film at the site to learn more about the mythology. She agrees and basically watches a simplified version of the story. It's kind of done as if it's for kids.
Yeah.
A battle between three brothers, one of which was consumed by a black crown. Apparently, the black crown was fed to a dragon and balance was restored. But when the brother and the dragon tried to reach the heavens, they couldn't. The dragon fell to earth, created a crater, and this is what created the tree. Their spirits became the stars above and became a specific constellation. And Lara realizes that this story is actually the clue. And that's where they need to go, this constellation and this crater location. Zip narrows down the location with Lara and Jonah heading there in a small plane. As they approach and prepare to land, Jonah wants to know what comes next and suggests that the ghosts of Roth and her dad are haunting her. He urges her to let go of the pain that she feels, but she's not able to accept her failures as much a part of her as a success. So she's still not there yet, you know? Johnny keeps trying. He's chipping away, but he's not getting there.
Yeah.
They land, find some ancient ruins long forgotten, activate a magical process which results in them being transported to Mongolia. Basically, follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
They find themselves in a massive desert and see, using binoculars that Charles is here and has set guards about. There's just one issue, though. As chaos has followed him, and it's created like massive sand tornadoes. I really like this sequence here. The visuals of this, the desert, the sand tornadoes, Lara using the wind to sort of kite surf and then like deal with guards as well, I thought was great.
Yeah, so I mean, the animation is really strong here.
Yeah. She does end up fighting some guards, able to fight them off, but does get nicked by a bullet and shot in the shoulder here. And I thought that was important to remind us that Lara Croft is human.
Yeah.
She finds herself on some stairs and follows them up to a golden tree wrapped around a temple. Lara heads inside, finding a valley that shouldn't exist. So we should say, if you want Tomb Raider to be more based in reality, you are probably going to be switching off by this point. The show's already been pretty fantastical, as Tomb Raider often is.
Yeah.
But it is going in a, I would say, crazy direction, you know? I think almost a little off the rails, almost Indiana Jones meeting aliens off the rails, you know?
Yeah.
I started to struggle to believe certain elements.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's always had like the sci-fi sort of like thing, direction of the Raider, but this is definitely a bit. It kind of reminded me of the Mummy Returns, the Rock one, where he finds the Oasis. Do you remember that? Where he has that big sort of that, and it's just like way on the top.
I think that's exactly what it looks like. You're absolutely right. She sneaked through, eventually finding Charles, who now has the fourth stone. Lara warns Charles not to combine all four stones, but unsurprisingly, because he's all like major villain now, he's all like, ha ha ha! He doesn't laugh like that, but he might as well. The character fucking sucks, people. They drop the ball with this character massively. And they do Richard Armitage a disservice by creating this lacklusterly unrealistic villain, you know, like And I know it's the whole stones are corrupting him and all that, but like we could have a more nuanced character around that.
Yeah.
The resulting explosion is enormous, and Lara falls off a cliff. She's grabbed by Charles, who is now transformed into supervillain. Like do you know what he reminded him of? Like he reminded me of like Hayachi from Tekken here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean, with the veins and the glowing eyes and the hair. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god, we watched this Hayachi character from Tekken. He mocks her and then throws her off a cliff. She is injured, and she hears Jonah in trouble, and she falls unconscious. Waking up, she slowly drags herself up the cliff, just about, but she's badly hurt. En route, she thinks about Camilla's words about not taking the same path as Conrad, and Lara ends up collapsing as we see her and Jonah being saved by two mysterious people. Meh, that's it. This is the episode. Less notes because it's a bit of a meh episode. It continues the story, I guess, to a point, and there's some light comedy at the start, which I like, but this feels a bit fillery, and I really don't like what they're doing with Charles.
Yeah, this was a definitely average episode. The only thing I really liked about this episode really was, I mean, minus the little comedy aspect at the start, was the fact that obviously it shows that Lara's not human. She's taken a lot of damage, and yeah, that she basically can be killed.
Yeah, she's a badass, but she's still a human badass.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That is The Spirit Away, episode number 6 of Tomb Raider: Legend of Lara Croft. You got any thoughts? You know what to do? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.